Foggy took that #1 plate to Honda in '96. A tough year there saw him reignite his love affair with Ducati in '97, but it was far from smooth.
I lost the world title in '96 on the Honda, which in some ways I expected to lose, to be honest. Even at the start of that year, I wasn't 100% confident I'd win the championship. I thought I'd win races, and I did do, but I'm not sure about the championship. And then so in '97, when I came back to Virginia and the Ducati team, I thought, I'll win, you know, I'll get it back and win. So again, because of the bike and because the team had changed and personnel had changed, I found the bike difficult to ride. And I lost the world championship and I crashed too many times in the year. And I think starting in '98 with David, I was just sort of like, because I'd lost the last 2 titles and I felt I should have won them.
David Tardozzi shared that view, and with his guiding influence, he would form the ultimate rider-manager partnership, remotivating Carl and bringing him back to winning ways.
This was my dream. And the first contact, when I stopped racing because I had an accident, and when Mr. Castiglioni gave me the opportunity to have a team, the first rider that I called was Carl Fogarty.
When Foggy joined Superbikes, it was Tardozzi who was the star, but he soon recognised Foggy's talent.
'91, Malaysia. I had a very good bike because my bike was maybe the best bike, and at the time I had very good tire. I went to the podium, and there was a young rider always for more than half race with a stupid slow bike. Looks really like a road bike, and he was on my rear tire for all the race, and I just pull away on the straight, and this guy, I said, "Oh, it's Fogarty. Who is he? He's racing in Isle of Man. What do you want here in Malaysia? What do you want? Go away, go home." What's car?
But Carl didn't go away and put his 3rd world title won with such emotion all down to Tardozzi's influence.
I think I'd have stayed with Virginia. I don't think I'd have won in '98. I really don't think I'd have won. And he just expected nothing more than a win, did David. And I thought, yeah, you serious? You know, all the time, every time I said him, you right, David, anything, you know, everything all right? I said, yes, just one thing you can do is win the championship. And, you know, so it became apparent right from the start that, you know, he was going to be on my case all the time, pushing me to win this championship, which at the time I maybe didn't like it, but I needed it. We won the World Championship, yeah.
And they did it again in '99, including another famous double at Assen. A legend there, it's this race more than any other that Carl will really miss. With 5 doubles and 14 wins, he totally dominated the place.
It's sad really, I think that's one event. I mean, you know, the Brands and Doningtons are bad, but because of Assen, because of, you know, me winning there so easily every other year. You know, for near enough every year I've been in World Superbikes, I've won there. Even when I did Formula 1, I won there. It's not going to be there. Somebody else is going to win. It's going to be very strange. It's more sad about that one than Brands and Donington, really, because I win at that track every year and nobody can beat me there. So that's sad.
In 10 years, he was beaten just twice at Assen, once by Keeley and once by John Kaczynski. And to this day, it really bugs him.
I did, yeah, but very, very close losses and all. And, you know, I'm mad about both of them. I really give both of them away. The first one was Kaczynski, who actually was riding well that day, but I should have held him off. He passed me just starting the last lap. And I followed him, I thought, no problem. The one place I was quicker than John, Kaczynski, at Assen, was the last corner. On the brakes, not a problem for me. So as long as I'm right behind him, I'll pass him at the last chicane and win the race. And I said it at the time to 1 or 2 people, but you know, the excuse was a fly hit my visor. I mean, and I didn't say anything to the press at the time, so I just would have got slaughtered for it. But I had this massive thing splattered on my visor just when he passed me, and I thought. And I couldn't see a thing, and I went like that. I made it worse. And I'm trying to follow him, trying to look through from my helmet, and I lost his toe. I lost that little bit of toe on the last few corners because I couldn't come out to the apexes. And I come round to that last big corner before the chicane. I thought, I've lost him. So I lost because of a fly.